We're here this week to play a game of D&D. I'm stalling because I'm trying to figure out where we started. Okay, you guys were in a tavern last week that you were staying at, and you some things happened. Number one, Roland was going to. Let's see here. Okay, am I getting this in the right order? You guys were asleep.
No,
And okay.
we did not go to sleep yet. Roland
Okay.
was actually leaving just to get some air.
Okay, I didn't remember if Roland was tracking the assassin yet or not. But she
No,
was leaving
Roland
for
was
some-
going to leave because we were going to try to catch one of those guys outside.
And then a couple of the racist Imperial guards because they hate elves because elves are second-class citizen in this world. But anyway, these Imperial guards they're like, hey, little lady, where you think you're going? Yeah, it was a very much one of those situations. They gave her a search, and lo and behold, there was a dagger on her from last week that she stole off a noble.
Whoops.
Due to some slick talking, they managed to where she didn't get arrested on the spot. But they're like, we're taking this as evidence, and we're gonna check this out, and then we're gonna come back.
And we just couldn't have that.
So you guys managed to track them, and you found where they were, and you waited till they got into you kind of lured them into a back alley, and then Flint got to use his ability where he just shoots a bunch of that one thing that's useless in combat.
Yeah.
He got to use that, and it worked out really well. Like Roland went in and took the dagger off of them. So
Made them smell like alcohol.
and yeah,
Made them look incredible.
yeah. Cintiq used her
Prestidigitation.
Oh, thank God! I kept wanting to say polyandry. I was like, no, that's not. That is really not right.
God.
Yeah, Cintiq wanted.
So Cintiq went up and propositioned the both of them.
Cintiq used her ability.
Whoa!
Cintiq called on her many lovers.
Polyamory.
Yeah,
You really were distracted last week.
polyandry. That's something. No, but yeah, used her.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. I've heard that word said like that. That's how I can remember it. As if it's
She used her magic.
She used her. There we go. Use your words, Donnie. Your appropriate words. She used her magic to make them smell like alcohol. She uses her magic to make them smell like alcohol. And I think I smell like alcohol right now.
What was that burger? I was wondering.
What was that replaced with?
Is that why that burger is so good?
It's beer battered burger, and by that I mean it's just beer between two buns, and by bun I mean it's an aluminum can. Yeah. Gosh.
We're off to a great start.
I know, right? This always happens. It's like I can never recount things properly when I'm put on the spot. But then I can just kind of offhandedly talk about what happened from last week. Like out of this setting. I don't know why. Like, my words just don't work right now. But anyway, you guys managed to take the dagger back, then you went back into the tavern, and you guys went downstairs and had watch, and you guys looked around, and there's only one entrance to the place. Like you guys really tried to look for another entrance, and there was like one entrance into the secret rooms. But then you started feeling this draft coming out of nowhere, and it happened several times. And finally, one of y'all, it might have been NPC, the Thrades,
Was the dwarf.
yeah, he saw an assassin, garroting one of the eunuchs that you had down there with one of your servants, and he dropped him and went up through this little tiny shaft that was in the ceiling. It was a secret entrance. The bartender didn't know about this. You guys tried to track him, You guys got really lost out in the streets. Of course, oh, actually, I should backtrack and say, after all this happened, after the eunuchs died, you decide to just burn them on the spot. I mean, they could turn to zombies, but you burned them down in the basement.
They were turning into zombies.
Yeah, that is
They
true.
were shifting.
Yeah. I mean, I figured you guys could have just smashed their heads, but, But anyway, you guys decided to burn them in this basement with only one entrance, except for that little tiny shaft. And what ended up happening was the smoke started wafting up and scaring all customers. And so the innkeeper had no idea that there was this little secret entrance or anything like that. And he was just really he ended up believing you, but at the same time he was just real pissed off that you guys set a fire in his basement to the corpses. I mean, he believed they were assassinated, but he was just still really pissed. And so he ended up kicking you guys out. So you found like a place that was like it was a place meant for poor people, like it's like a flop house for poor people that's free. But since you guys were clearly not poor, they charged you just because,
Yeah, it was just like 2 gold a person.
Yeah, it was just because those seats were supposed to be for actual poor people, but
Yeah.
you understand what I mean. But anyway, you guys stayed there, and that assassin that you met from earlier showed up and gave Hemek a letter. Like it was actually a contract to made out to this assassin. Like the assassin willingly gave you the contract that he was given, and it was basically from the nobles of the city trying to get you run out of the city. Why this assassin gave this to you, you guys didn't know at the time. But the next day, what were you guys looking for? I can't remember what you were looking for.
We were trying to find the seedier part of town and then
Oh,
look
yeah.
for people who might be going to the slave fighting rings.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. Anyway, you guys got miserably lost looking for this place. Like, you really did, but you saw this person who kind of led you into a back alley and then disappeared and then was behind you and was laughing at you. That invited you into his house, and it was the assassin himself. And he explained that even though he works for the nobles, he doesn't like it, and he wants out. That they have something on him that is that's very delicate. It's a very delicate situation where if he steps out of line or leaves the city or anything, or tries to break a contract with them, they will do something to this very delicate item. And so he's basically being blackmailed into continuously doing work for him. So what he wants is basically a way to take down the nobles of the city, with all's help. And so that's where you guys are right now. You are in his little hut. Not really a hut. It's there are buildings in this town. It's a little side building in a back alley. Very low ceiling. Besides the fact that there are assassin type weapons and stuff in here and things like that, on the wall and that sort of thing. It's really, it's a very minimalist hut. There's not really a lot of stuff. He has some food on the table, but clearly this guy doesn't really make much money. Mainly because he's being blackmailed into doing all the work.
Right.
So anyway, you guys are there now, and he has gone over this proposal with you, and he's like, so, is it a deal? What do you guys think? And that's where we left off, is we weren't sure what Tethades would have thought about this. Helping this guy, how you might even go about helping this guy, or if you even want to.
I mean, now that you mention it, like, one question that probably why work for the novel?
Because
They're blackmailing him.
Yeah, don't pay him. They have something on him, or he was very vague about it. They have something where
Okay, so
he doesn't work for pay. They might give him like small operating costs occasionally. Like clearly he's food on the table, but
right.
he's living in squalor. And
Okay, so it's not that methodology or whatever that Noble's doing is rubbing him the wrong way necessarily. It's because he was contracted, his contract is not being honored, and now he's pissed. So essentials, what we're helping him do is the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah. Well,
But
there's also
pursuing
one
that path is not necessarily on the road to good,
Yeah.
nor is it productive to our game necessarily.
Yeah, it's
So-
more along the lines of the nobles want you guys to run out of town, and he clearly saw an out and maybe teaming up with you. And this is his way of showing that he would willing to help you guys.
Yeah. So like, if we were to do this, we would be doing it for the reason of ousting the nobles ourselves. Either for the reason that we just don't like them for what they've done to us already, or for maybe people who actually have a conscience, they don't like the fact that they're treating slaves horribly like this.
Right, that's more what the third is thinking. But how far is he and how far are we willing to go through? How far are we really go for this one guy that for one name's not necessarily.
Sorry, I was just like, you're just like, how far? I was like, oh no, you guys gonna kill him? I'm thinking, how far is he from us? Like, how far across the table is he?
I don't know.
Oh no, that's my vote. My vote for this guy.
I was gonna say,
I don't
yeah,
like
keep
the
in mind
guy.
that.
Yanni, I put him in the face. No.
You do? Wait, you do?
Take my crack hammer, smack him in the face.
Okay. Roll. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, really? I actually made a token for him. Cool. Glad I did that.
Oh, I crit it. Wow.
Oh,
170.
jeez.
Yeah, that hits.
Man.
I crit him. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you actually legit crit him.
Yeah, I did.
I was looking at the 170. I was like, he might juice his number a little bit here.
Yeah, the 150 didn't get away.
That's like level 9 in World of Warcraft.
But yeah, yeah, basically that. My enemy is my friend, but I never was too fond of that, especially when it's taken too far. I don't want this guy to be hanging around us forever. Or get
No.
past this.
There's a Lord Cat icon? I'm just looking at the
There's
chat.
been one- Yeah, there's been one in Twitter forever.
Doesn't surprise me. No, this would.
Zero Awakening succinctly summed it up in the chat. I should have just read that.
Well, it was
That's
kind of fun to
no
see you work through it, though. Like a natural start, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's like I start mumbling, saying we're just getting sidetracked. Y'all are just like, wait, let's see where he goes with this. It's like, and then this other time at Pizza Hut.
No, because I was thinking.
Interesting part of my life. But anyway,
I mean, if we do this, this would just be like while we're going up against these nobles. So basically, just for the city. I mean, once we go, we really would have no reason to associate with the guy again. The other thing is that the other option is just saying no, and then we leave the city and go somewhere else.
Yeah. Are you going to really say no to an assassin?
Pretty sure we could take him.
Maybe
Well,
in a
after a
metagame
good-
sense, but we can't do metagame. We can't necessarily discern how powerful the guy is because
I mean, even in
I mean,
character,
give him stats.
even in character though, you guys outnumber him. So
Yeah.
there's that.
also in character, this guy killed two of our well,
Two of our helpless little mini
yes.
guys.
He could be anywhere from just like some regular assassin to like the sounds like gods or whatever. Like has. I mean, obviously he knows his stuff. We don't know what he's capable of, and also assassins don't always work directly. They're not gonna like be in a room like with a knife race, like come at me, bro. They're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna just succinctly poison your food, or while you're eating, inject you with poison, or like sprinkle
See,
dust on your.
That's
great
just like
thought about this.
listing reasons for us to try to kill him now while he's like right there.
But then if we kill now, we don't get his help. If we don't get his help, we might not be able to do the. See, this is kind of complicated.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
that's
all right.
only if we do anything, because remember, option leave just like we just kill this guy and leave the scene, and be like, screw the city, we're going to the next place.
Or I have a better idea. We leave the whole thing and let things settle down the way they should. Let the dice roll where they may. Let the cookies crumble. Let them eliminate each other.
Just be
Not involved in this mess.
just like we're going
Because now we're
back to
getting-
the Innis plantation. That was before you were here. That plantation is actually secure.
But yeah, now with all the detail, I like the option that's best on my mind is getting out entirely. Ted will follow you guys if you want something else, but in his opinion, he doesn't want to be involved in this anymore.
Okay, so that's what Teth does. How are the people?
Yeah.
Because
They don't want nothing to do with it.
for Cintiq, this is a case of mild interest in doing it. She'd rather still be in the city for a little bit, but at the same time, it's a thing to do, really. So leaving the city will also be a thing to do.
Flynn is
I mean,
remembering
it's
why
kind of that.
Flynn is remembering why he doesn't go to cities.
Cities suck. Where's
All
people?
assassins.
Oh,
Like there's it's urban killing. It's very different. You can just do it in public. So assassins thrive here, or at least one assassin does. You don't really know of many others.
My vote still have to be for leave and then like actually alert the Empire to what's going on and just let them deal with it and just get these guys skills and strip and just
yep.
probably
Okay.
not happen.
So that's the majority then.
It's not, but we'll be on a higher moral plane. That's worth something, I guess. All things considered.
Okay, so
We spent all last session trying to come up with a reason to stay here.
And
the
never
problem is
done
our
like
reason to
manage.
stay here is more out of character. It's something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's not gonna
Yeah,
hurt my
like-
feelings if you leave. That's all I'm saying. Out of character. In character, it's gonna hurt my feelings. In character, all the characters of the city, yes. Except for nobles, they want you to leave.
As extensive as you guys want to stay and solve it via the assassin or via whatever, then that's fine. I mean,
I got a bunch of other stuff, like if you want to stay in the city. That's all I'm saying. I have plenty of other things.
There is a third option, which is playing GTA. We try to destroy everything and leave the city.
Tess does not want that. No.
But don't you not like civilization? You're a nature guy, right?
Civilization and nature intertwine just fine, as long as the civilization does not intrude on said nature. And in this case, it doesn't. It's just...
It's like we don't want it to be forceful. We just want to lock legs and scissor.
What?
Sorry, I'm just a horrible person.
Let's give it this way. You have one tree of civilization and one tree of, the nature side of things. When one withers and starts to die, you gotta, either fix it, start feeding it different things, gotta water it different way. Or, if it was too much, if it's clearly dead, then you uproot it and try to do something else. Right now, we're not at that stage, of course, but, that's pretty drastic, but it's not a healthy looking tree at this point. So, either we get someone else to fix it, we get someone else to plant the right stuff, to feed it the right stuff.
We hire a gardener.
Hire a landscape contractor.
We put in automatic sprinklers.
My sprinklers mean seeing guys. No, but we either I say it's either let someone else or the forces of just pure conflict between these two parties solved out.
Well, Commons probably won't do anything for a while at least. Because things
Right,
are
but
pretty stable
ultimately-
here.
Mm.
But yeah, it seems like the majority are, so I think we'll lean back. Someone else can break the bad news of we're not going to help him though.
I don't like them, so
I don't like it all the time.
Equal nod to Hemic.
Shove it.
sorry, there's just no reason for us to bother.
And you guys didn't eat
I mean-
any of his food, so you haven't been
You don't have-
poisoned. No. Like, haha, but it's 24-hour poison. If you don't help, I won't give you the antidote.
Sorry, but you have successfully given us no reason to stay. We don't know what's going on with you. You've got this nebulous whatever thing going on. And doesn't affect us.
Right. Well, I suppose if you're not interested in the bigger picture, well, it's not a whole lot I can do.
Bigger picture doesn't involve us. As far as you've told us.
Well, I
Let's
was,
spit it out right now.
even though I do have personal reasons for this, I was appealing to your sense of decency, ousting these guys.
Oh.
But I can clearly
Hello.
see.
Was that in character laugh or an of character laugh?
No, Flint doesn't know.
He's like,
Half.
I underestimated you. Clearly, you're on my level. He kind of nods.
That character, he's kind of good at Hemic, and I don't think he understands.
Yeah,
Would it make you feel any better if I said there's treasure hoard inside that palace?
We have more treasure than we need.
Ainsley, no.
Actually, no.
Well, we don't have that
That
much
makes
treasure
sense.
anymore, and we would need
I
to
mean,
get
no,
new
I know,
dirt and
just-
rocks.
What we
Because
say?
that would
Hey,
turn to a
actually,
fight.
no.
He's
Like
trying
all
to
that-
buy our. He's trying to buy his way to our acceptance.
Well, at this point, he's given up on any false pretenses of nobility or goodness in your heart, and he realizes what kind of people you might be, or at least some of you might be. So he's trying to appeal to your more baser senses.
There's- Actually, no.
It's like, well, okay, I guess this never happened.
No, sir.
He's like, at least the contract's fulfilled. You're leaving town.
And we will keep silent about too.
He kind of
We can keep.
lets out a deep sigh through his nose. So I guess you guys leaving.
Yeah.
It's like, I doubt we'll see each other again.
Oh, I hope not.
I'm sure we won't. It's your job not to.
Like, I literally cannot leave this city. So there it is.
Yeah, stop making me sympathize with him.
I was trying to get him to if you had divulged.
I don't know if one of y'all wants to.
but
If
maybe-
one of y'all wants to use diplomacy on him, maybe he will.
It's-
None of y'all tried.
No
so-
one in character would do that.
That's true.
Where's all this gone? Yeah.
It's just a pity, like, we still had our oxen. We could have had the nobles kill them, and then we would have torn this place apart.
Oh yeah. Do we still have the letter that he gives?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Sure.
So what do we do to head up town?
Just leave.
Go out the door.
Can we hand the contract to the gate guards as we're going by?
Do we want to?
Do we need to keep it?
I told him that we would stay silent about him. I don't.
Can
Well,
I do
don't think
it?
the, I don't think
This-
the contract was handed to him, but it doesn't specify him at all. Wasn't it just
No,
telling
but-
it to get rid
Yeah.
of us?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
But it can be.
If it got back to the nobles, they would know who-
Connect 2 and 2 eventually.
they're not
I'd be
allowed
like,
to leave
wait,
the
my
city.
contract is gone, and these guys somehow know about
He
me.
gave it to
Hold
us.
up.
Yeah, he did give it. He did give the contract to just to prove what was going on.
Yes, under guise that we wouldn't just rat out to the. Well,
He didn't think you guys.
guys.
He didn't figure you guys
Lot
were
of
rats. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just want. Because
You just
then
wanna
the
fuck with
guards it'll get back to the nobles and they'll know what he's doing and they'll kill him. And I don't like him.
I don't think they would, though, because, I
doesn't
mean,
like
the thing they
them.
have on him,
Game of Thrones.
Well, it would make his life worse.
his life is already pretty bad, and any chance, like, the guards might
I
just
don't
see
like him.
that, and they might think that maybe they're meant to attack us. Because they're stupid
Well,
racist guards.
I put it in an envelope
Actually, that
and
could be kind of
seal it
fun.
and address it to a noble or whatever noble issued it in the first place.
Like, have this contract, but you're still alive.
He was a really bad assassin. He used plastic knives.
He used a spoon.
Because it's blunt, you twit. It'll hurt more.
It's just very inefficient, especially when we have sticks with points on them.
Point stick. Oh, we don't learn about point sticks, do we? Get no high and mighty, eh? Oh gosh. Okay. I'll tell you guys what to do, but I'm just waiting on what you guys want to do.
I mean, just want to, if we're gonna decide to leave, let's just, I don't want to take any tour, let's get out of the city then. Not even with something short
Yeah.
of that. Because, I mean, we're getting this, let's just get on then.
Okay.
Because now, kind of sick of the city. It's
Okay.
not leaving, you know? That kind of
Yeah.
souring thing.
It's like civilization sucks. We were safer with the zombies.
We just
At least they
need,
didn't try to goad us into doing their dirty work for them. We just came at us. Oh,
well,
It's because you guys were asking about the arena and you were outsiders, basically.
Yeah.
Devil
I think
Worshiper kind of
we're-
did something with us. What the undead said.
Yeah.
So we get out there all right?
If you guys just leave, then yeah, you
Okay.
guys already picked up like supplies and stuff. Already bought food, so
Yeah.
that was like a few sessions ago. So yeah, you guys just leave.
3 days later, we just see a plume of smoke over the area.
Second, let's not go to Savant. Just silly place.
Okay, so unless we want to go here, we're gonna head towards Verenium now, correct? No one wanted to try to go like Kesser Hall or
Ezra Hall should be awesome. It's like the gateway to the waste. It's like Baghdad, like ancient Baghdad. It's kind of what I was going for with it.
Sound fun.
It's like kind of modern Baghdad too. It's a freaking war zone, but it hasn't fallen, so
I mean, it'd be neat. Then where would we go from Kesser Hall?
I don't know. You guys would probably be like by the time you guys like to Paragon, some things are gonna happen. So I would just railroad you after level 10.
Where do we go from here? I don't know.
Yes,
We're just in the middle of a
as,
wasteland.
I'm just gonna say, when you guys get to level 10, you may railroad it.
But we
So-
don't have devices. That might not be betting. But yeah,
I mean, if you guys want to go for any snowmobile,
I think that would have to be where my Eric vote is.
it's basic general, fantasy kingdom country land. It's general thing. So deserts, jungle,
yeah. It's almost like
It's-
that if we get there, it's like equidistant from
yeah.
4 other places.
It's the it's Cyrodiil from the Elder Scrolls, the Imperial province, basically.
Okay.
But you guys are going. What I'm gonna need from you is what I'm gonna need from you guys is a perception check as you guys are walking along, just to see what random encounters you may come across.
Okay.
Just to avoid them. Okay.
Session center.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, all right, guys. Looks like I get a +5 to bait.
How long is it going on to? Let's see. Dot to dot.
397.
Okay, that's
About
about 500.
Okay. Wow. That's insane.
The other one's actually a bit longer.
Okay, so I'm going at what, 25 a day?
Yeah.
Because we have, I think, one. Have 3 days is 5.
No, it's 30. It's 30 because stop moving that.
Oh god, yeah, sorry. That makes sense.
There's a medical.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I thought I clicked it and it didn't. I was like, why can't I measure anywhere else on the map? Wait, what? Well then.
Yeah, because of Roland's level 5 feature.
That's right, yeah.
You guys move at one speed faster.
Oh,
So you guys move at speed 6.
maybe a
so-
couple weeks still.
Yeah, 30. It's like
Sure
30 miles a day is how far you can cover.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna do this like every 15 miles because you guys' perception checks are so good on saves. So we'll do like 15 miles perception, another 15 in perception, then
In line, don't we?
sorry, no, not perception. Sorry, like saves. I mean, so I'm gonna draw a line just so.
So we're gonna need 20 days?
No. Hang on. Oh, let's see here.
No.
Yeah,
that's-
because this is just for general travel. There's usually stuff that happens in the way. We'll come across things.
Yeah. Sweet printing XP.
If you want to grant XP, I'm pretty sure those nobles would have been worth a lot.
Oh.
That's a terrible line.
It's supposed to be a road. Oh no! Crap! I did the thing where it draws the shape. Whoops.
The blood red road.
How about that?
Too straight. Okay.
It's a straight.
We're taking brown
Well,
rail.
this is the like the direction we're going, not necessarily where the road is.
We're taking food train.
Like if you look at the track from back and more to Zvar, and it's
Yeah.
not straight. It's
Final destination, Meridian City. Next
on the
stop.
road to Viridian City.
Oh,
Wow.
On the road. On the road to Viridian City.
He was doing that the whole time.
you don't have the kid to do that.
And I see a new
Yeah, why is the like the Beast Masters?
I'm gonna get a drink before we head out on this road. You guys play this music. I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'll be back.